Hello, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then hi, welcome. My name is Doe Darling, or if you've been watching me for a while now, then thanks for sticking around. So I'm really pleased to announce that I'm going to be bringing a new series to the channel called Show Me Your Vinyl. And each episode I'm going to have a new guest on that's going to bring one of their vinyls. We're going to have a look at it and discuss it. And I'm so super pleased to announce that the first guest on the first ever show is the wonderful, talented actor, comedian, and host of The Wonderland on Twitch, Vada Ashley. Hello, Vada.
Hi, Doe.
I'm so excited that you're here.
Thank you for having me. This has been a long time in the talks, I feel like.
I know, I've wanted you on my channel for a long time, and I'm so excited that you're the first.
Wait, you wanted me or you wanted my vinyl?
Both.
Be honest.
Both. So, Vada.
Yes.
Before we get into actually looking at the vinyl, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Firstly, what were your musical influences? Who did you listen to growing up as a child?
Growing up as a kid, I was not cool with music at all. I listened to like movie soundtracks, and then I finally got into a lot of oldies. I basically just listened to stuff that I saw in movies. So I'd be like, I like that song. And it just turned out always to be like 70s music for the most part. I think what got me into that was the movie My Girl. The soundtrack is awesome. It's all movies from or music from the 70s. And so it just spun from there. And I would always listen to the oldies radio station. And then eventually I realized that I wasn't just into a couple Elton John songs that were on that soundtrack. I was into a ton of them. And I just kept rediscovering them. And then as an adult, I really fell back in love with Elton, and the obsession just kept growing and it hasn't stopped. So.
I think what you are to Elton John is what I am to Freddie Mercury.
Absolutely.
With
yes,
the difference, the difference is dad and daddy though.
Absolutely.
But we both
yes.
are obsessed with them. And
yeah,
thanks to you, I did finally, for the first time, watch My Girl.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's a sad one.
Yeah. She didn't warn me, and I kind of maybe cried a little bit, maybe.
As a child, I wasn't moved by it. I was just into it. And then as an adult, I was like, this movie's really rather depressing, but also really good. So, and the music is just great.
I was going to say, so you said you liked listening to film music. Do you like musicals? Were you into musicals? Were you that musical kid?
I wasn't really a musical kid, honestly. I just liked movies. I mean, I did like Sound and Music and stuff, but I wasn't so much into stage stuff or watching musicals as I was watching movies and just getting really obsessed with everything about what I would see and what I would hear in the film. I really like real life stuff. So not that musicals aren't real life, but it's a little more like theatrics, and I more like to be in the theatrics, but I like to watch more real stuff. If that makes sense.
I think it's pretty cool. I'm imagining a young Vada into Elton John and this kind of older music. I think, was I that cool as a child? I feel like I listened to just what my parents were listening to mostly growing up, which was the older stuff, there was a lot of Rolling Stones and Genesis and
that
Bob
is
Marley.
cool though.
Yeah, but I feel like I was just listening to it because they was, but...
Well, I didn't feel like my musical stuff was cool. All the kids that were into 90s music and Ace of Base, and I didn't even know what any of this stuff was. All I knew was oldies stuff, and I didn't feel like that was cool. Looking back, I think it's really cool. And I always liked to dress like that. I really just tried to embody the whole era. I was wearing Converse and trying to kind of dress like the girl in the movie My Girl when I was in elementary school. And that was not the look, but yeah, looking back, I think I was cool, but at the time, I did not feel that way.
So one thing I wanted to ask you was, what does Elton mean to you?
Okay, so Elton, first and foremost, I obviously got sucked in by just liking his music, and then the obsession, as they normally do, stemmed to me researching everything and learning about him and realizing that I related to him in so many ways because I feel like he was kind of a late bloomer. And I feel like I was also with certain things and just discovering things about myself. And I also just always had a very active imagination. And I feel like he did too. And he just really, I feel embodies keeping playful as an adult and that's okay. And that it's actually important. And then just also that it's okay to like change your mind about stuff. He's been very like fluid in and out of like figuring out his like sexuality and then like finally coming into his own like older. He also struggled with an eating disorder. I did too. Like I feel like we have a lot of parallels. And I don't know. I just like started like really like looking up to him as well as it just being into his tunes.
I think
So
that's great that you had someone to look up to, and
yeah.
Elton is a wonderful,
And
wonderful
his
role model.
fashion,
Oh my gosh,
I
yes.
haven't even mentioned the fashion. Like he dresses so fun and he doesn't care. He'll wear whatever, even when people were like, you shouldn't wear this, you should wear this. Like, why are you having all those feathers and sequins? And like, I don't know, people have kind of been like to me, are you really going to put glitter on your face for this? Yes, I am. Like, he just like made me care less. Not that I cared too much, but like if I ever started to, like, Elton wouldn't care.
I
So
kind of
much
feel the
better.
same with Freddie as well. Very
Yeah.
flamboyant and wore what they wanted and did what they want. So
Life is short. I like to express myself through my dress and wear weird stuff. If it's even weird, I don't know. I don't care. I just like fun things and glitter. And
for sure. So shall we move on to what vinyl you have brought to show us?
yes, oh my God, it's one of my most prized possessions. Never thought I would own this. I feel like it's way too cool for me. It's not just the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album, which I have. Don't be confused.
Oh, I didn't know you had both.
Yes, well, this is the one I play on the record player, which I
Got
have
ya.
taken this for a spin to. And then this one, it was a gift that one of my viewers got me. Shout out to Mr. Mark Gage. Somehow got his hands on this, and I didn't even think it was real, and it was. And
Oh
I
my
feel like I don't
gosh.
want to be shamed for how I'm reaching this out, but
Oh
I'm
no.
like, I'm scared to touch it. But it's my very first colored vinyl,
I
also just like the
absolutely
best color.
I'm so jealous. So this is
I mean,
Elton
if you can
John's
get your
Yellow Brick
hands on
Road.
one,
I
it's a
I'm trying.
limited edition 2 LP set. And so there's
That is,
2 discs. Isn't it
it
beautiful?
is so nice. Like yellow is my favorite color, and this is
Yeah.
such a classic album. So Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, obviously came out in 1973, and it was just. You could almost think it's a greatest hits album because it is full
Yeah.
of so many great tracks. Now, I haven't even listened to the whole album. I
There's
want to get
a
it and I want to listen to it.
You should, even if you just get the black one.
Yeah.
There's 4 sides, and there's just, of course, Yellow Brick Road, which is like one of my favorite songs ever. It wasn't one of my first favorite songs, which is weird because I also
Ooh.
really liked Wizard of Oz growing up. So it's weird that I kind of didn't get into that song until like a few years ago. But it has Candle in the Wind on it, and Benny and the Jets was my very first Elton. Benny and the Jets and Tiny Dancer were the first Elton songs that I ever heard. So Tiny Dancer is not on this, but Benny and the Jets is Candle in the Wind, and then some that I hadn't even heard before getting this. Like I've seen that movie too. Do you know that one?
No.
It's a
No.
great ditty. It's a great one. But yeah,
I think the ones I know from here are Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting, which I absolutely love. Like, that is such a testosterone fueled song. Like, it really
yeah,
pumps me up. I love that.
it
Obviously,
is.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road and Benny and the Jets, which I absolutely love. It's such a, I don't know, out there song. It's so different. And I remember
It is.
Elton saying that he never wanted to, like, release it as a single. He didn't think it was, like, maybe good enough. Like he never really, he thought it was too weird, but no, like everyone loved it. And obviously Candle in the Wind, which was originally, I think, for written about Marilyn,
It
or
was. And then he re-released it
yeah,
for Diana when she passed too. So
yeah.
there's
So
like
I,
two
and I
versions.
think I know Grey Seal as well. But there's quite a few I haven't listened to yet. But the ones I have, like, are amazing, absolutely amazing. Which is your favorite from the album?
Well, I have to just go with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road because it's kind of, I don't know, just like a theme song in my life that just plays in my head constantly. Slash, I feel like everybody in my life has gotten it stuck in their head, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know why, but I'm also kind of glad.
I mean, you
Um,
were the one that really got me into Elton, and
yeah,
that is the song, honestly, that I, think of you when I hear it, because I feel like that is your song. And now you may not know this, but Bernie was actually born in Sleaford, which is in Lincolnshire, which is
Really?
only half an hour away from me. So when he was writing that song, talking about going back to the farm, he was talking about going back to Lincolnshire and, having like the quiet life. And I thought it was quite interesting.
That is
We're
super
from the same
interesting.
place, so.
In the movie, if you've seen the movie, we watched that together. It shows Bernie is the one that sings it, which alludes to the fact that maybe he, had a hand in it, which obviously he did. But I didn't know that he lived so close to where,
Yeah.
you are over there. That's very
Literally
neat.
half an hour away from me, which is pretty
Wow,
cool.
that is
Yeah.
really cool.
Let me interrupt this video very quickly to let you know about the giveaway that I have running throughout August 2022. So if you want to win the Queen Platinum Collection 6 coloured vinyl box set, then all you have to do is make sure you are subscribed to this channel and leave a comment on the videos throughout August, as I will be picking a random video from August and a random comment from that video to win this box set. And I will announce the winner on the 5th of September 2022. Good luck, and now let's get back to the video.
Just look at the man.
Yes.
He has the ruby slippers on. The road, like,
Yes,
how did I not have this as a kid? Because I was just so obsessed with like all things ruby slippers and Yellow Brick Road.
That's why I thought you initially was also into it, because I know you're, wanting to get some ruby slippers. You love Wizard of Oz. But can I just say, like, the album cover, that's one thing I love about vinyl over digital. I really love just studying the album artwork as well. And this one's so iconic. Oh, can we have a look inside?
Yes, let's look inside. There's actually a picture of Marilyn there.
Ah, nice.
So trying to navigate around my microphone, but
Yeah.
hopefully it's showing.
Yes. So yeah, I think they started to film this in Jamaica because they were copying from like the Rolling Stones and other people that had gone over to Jamaica to produce this. Yeah, but they didn't take to it. I don't think they were happy, so they ended up leaving. But I noticed there was a song on there called Jamaica
Jerk Off.
Yeah, so I wondered if it was reference to that as well.
Probably.
Yeah, but I really like the cover. So it's quite interesting. We see Elton. He's kind of leaving his ordinary life and stepping into like the world of Hollywood or fame.
Yeah.
And it's quite interesting because then the title is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, so they're quite contrasting in that. But yeah, I really love it, and I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. It's
But
super
don't be
cool.
jealous. Just, try
Just
to
get
get your
one.
hands on a copy, because I feel like you would very much like to stare at
I was trying to wonder when that one was released. I think maybe 1978. I think it was originally released in 1973, but the double yellow, I think maybe 1978. I'm not sure.
Here's the band. I don't know if I showed this.
Oh, nice.
The boys all are. I love watching I just like look up on YouTube some of the videos they've recorded of themselves just having a fun together. Yeah. So yeah, this is my favorite album vinyl record right here.
I am so thankful for you coming on the show and showing it, and again, I'm just gonna say it, like, I'm jealous. I'm gonna get my hands on one because I wanna listen to the whole thing. I definitely think it's one of the most iconic albums. It definitely needs to be listened to all the way through. So I do plan on doing that. But once again, Vada, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. This was so much fun.
Well, I'm trying to grow my collection. I finally got an actual record player. It's back there. You can't see it. But I was such a fraud for a while because I didn't have one, and then my roommate had one, and now there's finally one in the home. So
well, that's good.
I'm going to start getting more records.
Oh, nice.
Make you jealous some more.
Yes, we can chat vinyl some more. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, I love those glasses as well.
I should have mentioned I do consider him like my chosen father in a way, which also he has a song that came out called Chosen Family, which I used to think the Chosen Family thing was a little corny, just like slightly, but then I finally got it, and then it wasn't corny. So now, I'm into it. So
you look amazing in them glasses. Like, I love those glasses. I nearly bought the hat ones, I think, from Elton's website. I don't know why I
Please
didn't.
do.
Next time
Just
I order something from there, I'm definitely going to buy them because they're so much fun. Once again, thank you so much for coming on the show. And I will leave all of Vada's links in the description down below so you can go check her out. And if you did like this video, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell, that way you'll get a notification when I upload another video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!